Good morning, Keitha. We've actually got 4 different schools to tell you about. Here at Highlands Middle School, DCPS confirms 1 staff member tested positive for coronavirus, and the same thing over at Young Leadership Academy. Now, we also know at Landon College Prep, a student tested positive, and our news partners at the Times Union say Dinsmore Elementary also has a positive case. It's unclear there if this is a staff member or a student. Now, here in Duval, we've seen overall 24 new school-related cases. This is according to the health department, and it's data since August 10th. So this includes elementary, middle, and high schools. Putnam County has seen just a few more, 28 positive school-related cases, according to the health department as well. Now, in all of Florida, the health department report shows more than 60% of the people infected in the entire state are staff members. Just under 40% are students, nearly 560 people in all. Now, thankfully, no one has died, but 14 of the people have had to be hospitalized. Now, if someone tests positive in your child's school in Duval County, the COVID-19 Rapid Response Team will step in. They are a team of nurses who keep track of what classes students are in and which students and staff members come and present symptoms. They work with the health department to do contact tracing. Since Duval schools reopened last Thursday, the guidelines for when students must switch to online learning have actually changed. They now call for individual classes to shift online if 3 or more students in the same class have symptoms. The entire school would shut down if 20% of students and faculty become exposed. Now, right now, DCPS is working with the local health department to contact any families and students who may need to quarantine. They are also working to create a database, a dashboard, so that you will be able to see the positive cases in schools. Reporting live in Duval County, Renata DiGregorio, First Coast News, on your side.